What's up, everybody? Just to let you guys know, I am not really feeling great. This wasn't really the intentions when I first made this video, or thinking about making this video when I first was starting to record this. But yeah, I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling better than what I felt like when I first started to feel bad. It really kind of started a couple days ago. Yeah, and it's gotten better, but I'm still not 100%. I don't think I can give you guys the vibrance or the type of videos that I think I can give you guys. I don't really think I can, to be honest with you. To be blunt, you know, but it's the 5-4 Jets taking on the 4-5 Patriots, and I'm gonna probably keep my voice to a minimum here. And when I'm recording this, I think week 6 video just went up like maybe a few days before when I just filmed this. But this is gonna be kind of like a short form video, and actually, guys, let me know if you guys think these videos are more preferable and stuff like that. Let me know in the comment section below. Second down and 10, and I think Owen actually had someone on the left side wide open. Third down and 10 from the 37-yard line. But anywho, as Owen takes a sack, you know, I don't think the Patriots got home one time against this team in week 3. This is a rematch of the week 3 game in New York, where the Jets lost 24-27. Ronald Jones, I think he lost 1 yard on the play. Second and 11. You guys can hear my voice, right? I know sometimes what I hear myself as this one's going to get called for roughing the passer. What you guys hear and what I hear, I know it's different. You know, as Mekhi Becton's replacement just got absolutely beat. I'm talking about absolutely beat off the edge. Third down and 10, and good job by Owen Phillips quickly finding a man underneath Matthew Foster. But yeah, you guys can hear. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't feel great. Well, I don't feel 100%. Well, I felt worse. Let me make that very clear. I felt worse. First down 10 is going to be a fumble from Ronald Jones, and it's going to end up being a return to the 15-yard line. And that's the first turnover of the game for both of these two teams. For either one of these two teams, the Patriots get 7. You know, but because I'm not feeling the greatest, and I don't know if you guys can tell, I felt, well, let's say I have felt worse, but I've definitely felt worse without 100%, but I'm just saying. I have felt worse before, but my voice is really the problem. My voice is really the biggest problem. My voice and my throat. My throat's definitely healed, but I'm definitely going to make sure I take it easy when I'm recording videos. When I'm recording this video, I still haven't put out week 7's game against the Eagles, and week 8's game against the week 8's game against the week 8's game against the Ravens, and the week 10 and the bye week, and third 2, and Denzel Mims dropped the ball. And that you can't drop the ball in that spot wanting a new contract. You just can't. And that's not a pass that, you know, you're about to get blown up. No, that's a wide open pass. You gotta catch the football. You know, first down 10 from the 21-yard line, and just down goes Owen Phillips. So you just no one's open, and that play just leads to a field goal. But anywho, I still need to film the bye week video. I mean, our bye week, it was in week 9. This is week 11. And I already filmed the week 10 video, already recorded it. It's already, ready to get uploaded. So I just need to upload every other episode. But what I mean? It's just yeah. What I mean? So and I don't know how the energy is going to be in those episodes. I don't know. This is the 12th episode. Well, the energy should be fine in week 7, week 8, and the week 10 video. The bye week in this video, the energy, obviously you guys can probably tell the energy is not probably where it usually is. But a big game in New York as the Giants lose and fall to Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills, if I'm not mistaken, have now won, I believe, 6 straight games. And they have I think they have a favorable matchup in week 6 next week. I think they get the Giants get the Dolphins. That would be their favorable matchup. But here's the numbers, man. Just too many mistakes. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to return to the normal videos and stuff like that. I don't know. And I don't know if my voice is there's enough energy behind any of these type of stuff. But it's a 24-6 game, because we didn't get the football to open up. We got the football to open up the football game. We did, so that means the other team gets to kick. That means we had to kick off to start the second half. And I think just for the majority of this game, it's been pressure. And it just and good coverage from the Patriots secondary. And I would probably say that's probably the main one that's clearly not on Owen. On second down and 7, and just bad timing with the route and just a poor decision from Owen Phillips. That ball's gonna get picked off. And just know. I mean that pass, there was no lane to throw that football, and that's another point. Well, touchdown off a turnover. That's at least 14 points off of turnovers. Now, even without the turnovers right now, we would still be losing this game. Without question, we would still be losing this football game. Let me make that abundantly clear. We would still be losing this football game even if the turnovers didn't exist. Because we just have not played good football. But again, no one's open. And we had to punt. The football. Actually, no, I don't think we punted it. We went for it. Play action pass. And Owen takes a shot down the right sideline. That's Matthew Foster. You guys can tell. I'm trying to get excited, but my voice my throat and my voice just isn't really allowed it. It was definitely not this good. It definitely wasn't this good yesterday or Sunday. Sunday it was pretty awful. And plus, guys, I'm pretty congested as well. And now we do eventually get the thing down to the 4. And again, the offensive line has not done a great job today. After I think 2 really good games by the offensive line, they've gotten their tails kicked today. And there goes Ronald Jones. Juwan Bentley tried to cover him. Not enough. Touchdown, Rojo. That is, I believe, touchdown pass number 17 on the year for Owen Phillips. And I think in terms of Pro Bowl voting, I don't know, and I also do hope in the next Madden 20, in the Madden 26, I really hope Pro Bowl voting comes back into the fold. And again, on first down 10, nowhere to go with the football. Just nowhere to go. And again, still, I want to make it very clear, even without the turnovers, we would not be winning this game. And there was confusion with the routes on this play, which I think probably was part of the reason why Owen held on to the ball longer than he did. And there goes Denzel Mims. He can't hold on to the football. And I just, some of the tougher plays, we definitely have seen Matthew Foster being able to make those plays. Denzel's in, Mims not. You guys can hear my pronunciation. I'm not even going to try to really get excited for this one. My voice won't really let me. But that is a 95-yard touchdown. Deontay Burnett from Owen Phillips. You know, and just Owen had enough time, and this is one of the only plays today he was given a great deal of time, and one of the only plays where at that same moment they were able to find a hole in the defense. You know, this Patriots defense has done a phenomenal job, but, you know, Owen Phillips, I mean, that's a tough throw with someone bearing down on you, and they actually have a chance. They actually have a shot. You know, down by 11, this is a ball game. This is a ball game right here, you know? First down and 10 from the 29. Owen in the shotgun. He tries to go to the flat, and it's going to get picked off by the All-Pro, by the former Defensive Player of the Year, Stephon Gilmore, and that's nearly all she wrote here, ladies and gentlemen. And this is really a game. This team and the New York Jets can't really afford to lose. This is really a game this is really a game, in my opinion. This team can't really afford to lose. They really can't. You know what I mean? And this one was returning at the 25-yard line. 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. You know, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. You know, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. I'm sorry if this isn't really the most cleanly edited video. I apologize. First down 10, Owen stepping up in the pocket, and he's shaken out of a tackle, and he fumbles the football. And this is going to be returned again inside the 15. They scored another. They didn't score, and he shakes it off, and wow, the guy has been under siege all day long. This game's over. Yeah, this was a frustrating game to the point I really didn't want to put out a normal video, and then I just started not to really feel great. You gotta see the time of possession. We got owned today. But yeah, then I just started not really feeling great. That I was like, yeah, dude, no. We're not really gonna put out our normal video today on this episode, and I apologize, man. And obviously, I can't really control when and if I do get ill. I can't really control that, you know. I think if everybody could control it, I think we would, but that's not how things work. So the Bills get their 8th win of the year. You know, and we have to literally see them in 2 weeks. We have to see Washington, who's 6-4. They just got to win. The Panthers are 8-2. Packers are 8-2. Chiefs are 8-2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to see the next 3 games. Washington, as Bengals are now 7-3. Next 3 games: at home against Washington, at home against the Bills, on the road against Kansas City. Those are 3. This is why I said they can't really afford to lose this game. Losing this game would really put them in a real bad spot. You know, and then Dallas, that's not going to be easy. They have a lot of talent on their team. You know, but here's the Washington football team. You know, here's their roster. You know, this is a good team. You know, Jamarco Jones, he's out for the rest of the season, and this is really not a deep offensive line, not really the greatest offensive line. We got to do a better job up front. We have to. I think the last 2 games we haven't done a great job of defending up front. You know, we gotta put some weights in our pants and do a great job. We're gonna have to try to defend against one of the best edge rushers in football. 2 of them, and Chase Young and Bryce Young. Did I read that right? Bryce Young? Hold on. Oh, Bryce Lamb. Sorry, Bryce Lamb. I had to do an edit in the recording. It's Bryce Lamb. You know, these are the corners. You know, I think the guys that we're gonna have to attack is Tease Tabor, Xavier Howard, and man-to-man coverage. Don't really want to attack him a lot though, but you gotta have to attack. You gotta have to attack some of these guys. You know, but this is a good team. We gotta find a way to win. We have to. You know, because the next two games after this is 8-2 Buffalo at home, and then we gotta go on the road. It's a good chance both of those two teams can be 9-2, 10-2. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy. It really isn't. I'll catch you guys next time on Monday Night Football. Hope you guys like the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.